This is Dominik Szoboszlai for SW.
Dominik, welcome to SW. Obviously a pleasure sitting down with you today. First things first, how's life? How are you?
Thank you. I'm very good. Enjoying my time in England with this beautiful weather. No, obviously, I like to be here. I like the city. I like the country. And of course, the most important is the football part. And that's what makes me happy as well.
You've been here nearly 3 years now. What have you enjoyed most about living in England? Not
The-
the weather.
No, the people is very nice. Actually, even if they don't know you, they at the first time they always try to help you and try to be nice. And of course, because we don't really have much time outside of football, I don't do too much. I spend the most of the time either way on the football pitch or with my family. But yeah, I think the best thing what happened to me in England is that my daughter was born and I won the Premier League.
You mentioned there that your daughter was born. Obviously you're a family man now. How has that been? There must have been some adjustment.
Yeah, it's very good. It's completely different from one day to another. There is a person who is way more important than anyone else, and you just focus on taking care of her and your family, and that's nice. It's a nice feeling.
I suppose it gives you a totally different perspective on life.
Yeah. After, for example, a bad game, I would be really angry for maybe a longer period. But now I just need to go home and then realize what is really the most important thing.
Obviously you've come a long way from life in Hungary to playing in the Premier League, one of the biggest names in world football. What has changed the most for you?
To be honest, I try to live my life that I'm the same person as I was when I was in Hungary, but actually it's impossible because unfortunately the people recognize you and this kind of stuff. So you have to be really careful what you're doing, how you do it, when you're doing it. So there's things you have to be focused. But actually, I'm enjoying also because helps you with a lot of things. Playing for Liverpool is a crazy thing actually. And in the world is so many Liverpool fans. So I think if someone of us needs something, there are people to help.
Now, you've spoken quite a lot before about being proud of where you've come from, proud of your roots. What does it mean to you to be Hungarian and to come from a country like that?
I like to be Hungarian, and it's also I try to show all the Hungarian kids now or people that everything is possible if you really put into work and you really believe in yourself and sacrifice actually everything until now. But yeah, there's a lot of things what I would like to achieve still, and I still need to work hard for this kind of stuff. And yeah, just keep on going and focusing on what's comes.
There's so many people in Hungary, so many children around the world as well will look up to you, look at what you've achieved and be in awe and ultimately want to do the same themselves. What would you say to those young people in Hungary who want to try and emulate everything you've achieved?
If you really want to achieve what your dream is, then you have to really sacrifice everything and you have to live only into football and taking care of yourself and really focusing only this on those stuff what helps you going forward. And for sure it's gonna be setbacks where you have to step one time back, or maybe it's gonna be hard time, but if you overcome these times, then you're gonna become stronger even mentally, and that's I think a really important part of it to be mentally strong, because it's not enough only to be good on the pitch, is you have to be really really strong mentally.
Now, you're only 25. You've got years and years ahead of you. The best part of your career is probably ahead of you as well. You've obviously achieved so much, but what have been the most memorable moments for you so far?
I think my transfer to Liverpool, and winning the Premier League with Liverpool, because of course, my transfer to Liverpool happened in maybe 2 days. Yes, we would like to have you. Yes, I want to come here. It's done, finish. It was this quick, and when I signed my contract and put the Liverpool jersey on, it was like, okay, I'm in a good way to achieve my dreams.
You're absolutely loved by the fans. Obviously, you have an amazing season. Been playing so well. That must feel amazing at a club like Liverpool.
Yeah, it's very good feeling. It will be even better if the team is doing better, but yeah, this is football. Like sometimes it works out what we would like to do, sometimes not. Now we have to find solutions, but of course I'm gonna give always 100% for the team, for the fans, and that's what I'm trying to do week by week.
And some of the best fans in the world, right there. They're
Yeah,
insane.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Now, I'd like to talk a little bit about fashion. Obviously, it's one of the main reasons that we're here today. You've made a name for yourself off the pitch in terms of your style, how you dress. And obviously, that's a massive part of football now. But how would you describe your own personal style and what are the biggest influences for you?
My own personal style, I think I'm open for everything. I can wear really anything what comes in front of me, and I say I like this one, even if it's more nice, more maybe a suit or something. I like also the calm stuff, just easy. Also, I like the way sometimes it's more crazy. What maybe a couple of people would say, ah, this is too much, this is too much. It's actually never too much in fashion. I think if you're just feeling it, then it's fine. You can wear it.
Has it been something you've always loved, or has it just sort of developed?
I always loved fashion, but I was not really into it. Like I would say maybe 3-4 years ago, more four, I started to be really into it and started to focus on this stuff, and then I felt like I'm really enjoying it. To look good, to wear nice clothes, and yeah, it makes me happy.
You know, people often set trends. You're definitely a trendsetter. You know, you dress differently to a lot of players, a lot of people within sports. Where does that come from? How do you put together an outfit? Where does that come from?
That's a good question. I have a really really good help from a friend of mine who I work with, and yeah, he helps me with loads of stuff. Who puts fits together. We talk, we sit down. Yeah, this would be nice. Now it's time to show a little bit more. Time to calm down. So he knows the timings. He knows what to do and when to do. So I'm happy to have him.
Last year, you did a collaboration with the Four Seasons Hotel in Budapest, which was one of the coolest things that sort of come about in football, especially in the last couple of years. But can you tell us a bit more about that collaboration, how that came about, and how it meant so much to you?
It was really good. It was just an idea of us and of them, that what would it be, and then the guys sat down, thought about it, and came up with the idea that maybe I could be the next James Bond. And I liked the idea. I really liked the fit. I liked the stuff. I liked the car a lot. And yeah, we just made it, and at the end it came really good.
You mentioned the car there. It was a classic MG, wasn't it?
To be honest, I don't know the car brand, but it was like an old car, yeah, as you
Yeah.
said. It was also hard to drive at first, but was cool. Was cool. I enjoyed it.
You're obviously a big car fan. We've seen that across, your socials. What is it about cars that you like so much? What you're drawn to?
I like to be in a nice car, in a fast car, you know. I like sports cars a lot, but I also like big cars, you know, where you sit up, and it's also safety. Uh, so I like all sort of cars. I just like them. I just like them.
Now, obviously, we've spoken about fashion, cars, your family. What else inspires you in life?
To let the kids know that what I said before. That is really everything is possible if you really want to do it, and that's the most important, that everybody should do that. You are for sure good in something. It's not about not only football, but you need to put the work. Anything you do, you have to work, and if you work, then you're gonna be better, and if you're gonna be better, you're gonna achieve more. So that's the most important that you have to know.
You've mentioned that, you know, the hard work that goes into being a professional footballer, the dedication. When you're not playing football, when you're not training, how do you like to spend your time?
Either way, with my family, or my friends, and I also like to play PlayStation with my friends a little bit. Shut my head down a little bit and just sit there for a couple of hours. But actually, we don't really have free time, so it's not so many times I'm thinking about playing Call of Duty or something.
Are you already thinking about life after football?
To be honest, since maybe half a year, I was first time my thought come to this idea what I would like to do after football. But the answer was I still don't know, and hopefully my career is still long enough to have time to think about it. If you would ask me 5 years ago if I want to be like stay in football or being a coach or something, I would say no. Now I'm saying I don't know. So I really don't know yet. I would like to stay in sports, but more football, of course. What I'm into it right now as well. But let's see. You never know.
Do you ever see yourself going into fashion, starting your own brand?
Maybe it's also possible because, as I said, I love fashion, I love football. So actually, both goes, and also after football, maybe you can still have like collaborations. As you see now, of course, is a other level, but see Beckham doesn't play football anymore, but still having his stuff. So of course I'm really open for this kind of stuff as well, but I have to build myself up to this point.
And obviously there's a long time before you get to that point. Looking ahead to the next few years, what motivates you, and what would you like to achieve?
I would like to win the Champions League for sure. I would like to, yeah, I said it before. I own my country a World Cup. First we have Nations League, but yeah, I still go for the World Cup. I still own them this one, so I would focus on that a lot. In club wise, I would like to be again at the top with Liverpool, being in the first, fighting for the Premier League again, for fighting for the Champions League, win the Champions League. That's my biggest dream.
Don, thank you.
Thanks.